go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's go. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we're going to get ready to go. A little bit of Demolition Derby racing here once again. This is going to be fun. This is going to be good. Woo! This is going to be a good time, man. Got a lot of fast cars in here, a lot of good drivers, and things are looking very, very spicy in this one. We're going to see some crazy action here all evening long. We see a parking lot over here in quarter number 4.
Let's go.
Cars upside down, body parts flying all over this racetrack. We are ready to set these drivers loose. We're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to get things underway. Let's go, baby. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Woo! Let's go, baby. Oh! This is going to be good, chat. This is going to be good. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. Welcome in as we get ready to rock and roll here. Once again, we see James Scott out there. The 53 machine. Woo! Matty Fletchell out there in that Shocker Motorsports, just going to send it. Number 26 ride out on the racetrack. Cody White out there as well. We see Jamie Massey. Massey in the 357 ride. A different looking paint scheme here for Massey. Ton of drivers, man, a ton of cars, a ton of drivers. It's always fun when you gotta scroll through the leaderboard to find certain drivers out there, so that's making it very fun. Woo! All right, these guys ready to rock and roll. These drivers ready to get things underway. Things are just about to get spicy out here, man. Things are just about to get spicy. The last of 3 Demolition Derbies here for the Shocker Motorsports, guys. $20 on the line here for the race winner, and we're going to have a lot of other stuff as well, man. We're going to have a lot of other stuff out there. We're going to quickly make sure we got our tags over on YouTube.
Let's go! That should be good. Let me make sure we got the right game tag over on YouTube as well. Everything is ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Man, we got a lot of fast cars out here, man. We're looking at Charles Barnes. We see Camden Johnston, Kenneth Vess out there, Trey Mills. Trey Mills there in the 14 machine out there. Dusty Peeler out there as well. Clay Atwood, Henry Smith, Cade Galley. Then we look at, Skylar Pruitt, Matt Fletchell, Jamie Massey out there on the racetrack. Larson, Mong, Irvin, Lloyd, White, Bryant, Gann. There's so many fast cars out here, man. Even look farther through the field, you still see Jonathan Schwartz out there in the 20 ride. You see Jason Julian out there as well. We see Keith Hackney, Jason Welsh, tons of fast cars. Curtis Prince out there as well. Bill Watkins out there. Brady Thomas. Woo! There's some fast cars out here, ladies and gentlemen. There are some very fast cars. Massey still rolling out there on the racetrack as well. Massey looking pretty good, but right now only qualified in the 11th position. how tight things are going to be here in this one as we're going to get ready to rock and roll. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose, man. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, or the subscribe button if you're watching over on YouTube, as we're going to get ready to set them loose. We're going to get ready to get these drivers underway. Bryce Dickinson, my boy Brycey Bear coming in with that like on the stream. Ty Dickinson, Sweet T-Gang, baby, coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Yo, Eric, my boy, coming in, showing the love. What is good, Eric? How you doing, homie? How you doing? Eric coming in, showing that love as well. Let's see here. Who just messaged me? Brad did. Let me get TikTok. I'm not watching no TikTok right now. Come on now. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I is watching TikToks at this time, you know? Woo! Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. This is going to be good. I'm here to make up for last night. You better be. You better be. There's penalties you gotta pay. Me and Ty talked about it, okay? There's penalties that you gotta come up for, brah. Sweet P gang, Sweet P gang. Yeah, I mean, Ty normally does have to go pee quite often, so that is fairly accurate there, Steph. That is fairly accurate, my boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready as we're gonna get ready to go green flag racing here. The green flag gonna come out here in just a few more moments. We're gonna go back to. This is gonna be deadly, chat. This is gonna be absolutely deadly. This is gonna be absolute mayhem out here on the racetrack. As these drivers get ready to go to battle once again for another night of wicked fun. Depending on the punishment, I think I deserve it. Bryce, I think me and Ty, we discussed it. You might have to message him as he's not live right now, so you may have to message him, and I'm sure he could point you in the right direction on what your penalties are gonna be, bro. You know, you deserve it. You know, it's always bros before hoes, man, and you skipped out on it. You skipped out on us, homie. What are you doing? Woo! Seth Castle coming in with that like on the stream. Lamar, Mr. Jordan coming in with that heart reaction. Yo, what is good, Blaze? What is good, Mr. Rachels? How you doing, my boy? Blaze coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well.
Let's go!
Yeah, exactly, Bryce. Exactly, my boy. Oh, man, chat, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a good time right here, man. I'm excited for
Let's
this one.
go!
Let me see if we can find... There we go. Let me see here. Let's if you guys haven't already, man, Kick is a brand new streaming service. It's just been created for gamers by gamers. It's a brand new streaming service. If you guys haven't heard of it, go over and check it out. It's basically the exact same thing as Twitch. Your boys over there, go make an account, drop us a follow over on Kick. We need to get up to 75 followers over there. I love you, all of you. I love all of you. Oh, man, you know it. You know it, Bryce. You know it, my boy. Man, look at these drivers on the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose, man. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a good time. We got a lot of fast cars out here, a lot of fast drivers getting ready to go green flag racing here in this one. This is the green flag going to come out here any moment now. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. We're going to get ready to set them out onto the racetrack here for 100 laps of wild racing action. A lot of wild racing, a lot of wild stuff that's about to happen, man. This is about to get real crazy, chat. We're going to try to go through our starting lineup here as quickly as possible, as we got a lot of cars here. Starting on the pole in the 21 ride, that is Charles Barnes. You see Camden Johnston, Kenneth Vess, Trey Mills, Clay Atwood, Dusty Peeler, Cade Galley, Henry Smith, Skylar Pruitt, Matt Fletchell rounding out our top 10, Brady Thomas, Jamie Massey, Jordan McAvoy, Darrell Larson, Jason Long, Dan Arvin, Dane Lloyd, Cody White, Ethan Bryan, Eric Gann rounding out our top 20 as we're already green flag racing, so we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation, and here we go! The mayhem already coming undone. These drivers already flipping upside down all around. Man, oh man, it's already, look at that, corner 1 and 2, I don't even know how many cars are upside down in that, man, there's too many. Trey Mills was one of them that was collected in there, man, there is so many cars, just the carnage around here, man. Trey Mills, I do believe, still over there as well. He's got her rolling again. Here comes the 14 right into the side of
Camden Johnson. The front bumper is going to fall off that 22 ride. Woo! Trey Mills up into third here as Charles Barnes continues to lead the way. There's still a car parked upside down there in corner number 2. I don't even know who that is. But already, man, we got cars upside down, not even still in the race, man. Parked down pit side. We got a ton of cars already down pit side, man. It's absolutely chaotic out here. See this car, the one ride of Kenneth Best was doing a good job. He was up inside the top 3 there, but now he slid all the way back in about the 10th position after getting spun around. He's got Matt Fletchel right there with him. Here comes, oh, we just saw Jamie Massey right there as well. Massey's right in there. There goes Matt Fletchel getting spun around. Woo! Man, the mayhem that's all around this racetrack is absolutely just insane, chat.
Let's go!
Skylar Pruitt having a good run here. Pruitt's now up into third as Charles Barnes leads the way here. Barnes out in front. So Charles Barnes leads the way. The top driver right now in this one. They're still wrecking all around him, man. There's just constant contact, constant beating and banging. 3-4 wide here. Trey Mills trying to have a good run down into the 7th position now. Jordan McAvoy just getting around him there. All over the back bumper of the 422 machine as McAvoy and Trey Mills battle side by side for position. Camden Johnston, the 22 ride, is going to go around. He was up into the lead, but now he's going to forfeit it back as he's parked down on the bottom side here. Charles Barnes, our race leader, having some issues. Charles is all around it here, man. He's got cars all around him. He's trying to hold on to it. That 21 machine just trying to hold the lead, trying to keep that car clean. Oh, he's going to get some contact. Clay Atwood's going to get into him. Woo! Hang on to it, Mr. Barnes. Jason Mong with a good run as well here as Jason now up into position number 2. Trey Mills now back up into the 3rd spot as he's got Skylar Pruitt right there with him as Pruitt and Mills battle for position 3 and 4. You can throw Jamie Massey right into that battle as well as here comes that 357 machine trying to jump up in there. So Massey now up inside the top 5. We did have a bunch of other, where's Keith Hackney? There's Keith Hackney. Hackney's right in the middle of things here, causing some more carnage out there on the racetrack. He's actually running an old paint scheme here for Skylar Pruitt. Keith Hackney just on the outside of a top 10 here is going to get some hard contact. I do believe that was Jason Mong, our 2nd place car, getting into him. Skylar Pruitt there in 3rd, going to try to get around here. Cody McCoy right there as well. Here comes Jamie Massey to get into him. Massey's going to spin Skylar Pruitt almost all the way around. Man, these guys are having way too much fun out here on the racetrack, chat. These guys are having way too much fun. Yo, Rich, Mr. Murtaugh coming in with the 333 star dono. Rich, my boy, coming in showing the love. Let's go. Mr. Murtaugh coming in showing all the love with the 333 first time star sending. Let's go. Much appreciated, my boy, coming in with that like as well. Way too generous, my boy Eric Gann with that like and the share. Trey Lynn Foreman coming in, smashing that like. Blaze Rachels with the like. Eric Gann and Anthony Karp with the shares as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you guys are enjoying this show, man, make sure you cheer these drivers on. Jump into the chat. Let them know you're watching. Let them know that you're cheering for them. See that KR1, the Caden Reynolds #1 ride. Full Speed Media #9 right there. Trying to take out Trey Mills. Mills just barely avoiding it. Skylar Pruitt right there as well. Bunch more cars upside down here, man. There's just cars all over the racetrack. You see Clay Atwood. Clay Atwood is probably one of those drivers that is just always right around the action in this 111 ride. He seems to just nice and slow and easy, waits, bides his time, waits for these leaders, and then just throws a wrench into anyone's game plan at the front of the field here. Doesn't matter if they're on the same team or not. He's there to cause some sort of calamity out there on the racetrack.
Out in front, Jason Mong leads the way here as Mong gonna get right in the back of the 9 ride there. Trey Mills now up into position number 2. Mills having a good run here. Up into position number 2, Charles Barnes back to 3rd here as Jamie Massey's worked himself up into the top 5, but he's spun around here. He's sliding back. There goes Skylar Pruitt around him. Pruitt now up and around him. Keith Hackney up inside the top 5 now as well. And that Skylar Pruitt throwback paint scheme as Trey Mills is going to jump up and he's going to take this lead away. Massey still getting spun around. He's going to go a lap down now as Trey Mills out in front. Charles Barnes into position number 2. Jason Mong back into 3rd. Keith Hackney there in position number 4. Jordan McAvoy into 5th. Camden Johnston in position number 6. He's right in the middle of it. Oh, trying to squeeze through there. Jamie Massey back in 8th. Curtis Prince in position number 9. And Bill Stebner there in position number 10. See Henry Smith, Brady Thompson. Thompson's up there now into position number 11. Dusty Peeler up there as well in the 40 ride. Wayne Pierce in 14th there in the Shocker Motorsports number 46. See Eric Gann and Bill Watkins there as well. Cody White, Mitch Williams out there on the racetrack. Woo! Man, this is crazy. Brings back my racing days from the 70s and 80s, laugh out loud. Rich, I could believe it, man. They tore up a lot of equipment back in the day, man. They tore up a lot of race cars. I mean, they still do. They still do. I mean, this looks like a local racetrack to me. You know, this looks like a regular Saturday night at my home track to a certain extent. But man, it's hard to keep up with the amount of action that's popping around the racetrack here. Trey Mills continues to lead the way. You see Wayne Pierce right there behind him. Here comes the 7S ride of Henry Smith as well. Oh, Wayne's looking to try to get up and back around that 14. Everyone's around him. A couple of these Shocker Motorsports rides surrounding the future right there. That's Trey Mills. That Cocky Floyd Consulting, number 14. They're going to try to drive him up into the outside wall. He's going to get spun around. Charles Barnes is going to get around him here. So Trey Mills back into position number 2 as Charles Barnes back out in front here. So Barnes back out in front. If you take a look at the side of this thing, it looks like he's not even, let's see if we get a side look at this race car. It basically shows that he's just sitting in a toilet seat there. That's his race seat right there. You can get a good look at it. It's like no door panel on it. He's sitting on the toilet there behind the wheel. Always love that paint scheme. That's always a fun one. That's always a fun one. Trey Mills still sitting there in position number 2. Got that car pointed back in the right direction. Jordan McAvoy in that Hot Lap Heroes 422 ride up into position number 3 here. Jamie Massey still hanging in there after some hard contact right there. Massey and Skylar Pruitt right there side by side in 4th and 5th. Camden Johnston in position number 6. Bill Stebner up into the 6th position now in the 39 ride as these guys continue to just beat and bang and battle Keith Hackney, who was up inside the top 5. Now he's sliding back after absolutely destroying Charles Barnes as Barnes got spun around again. Barnes at risk of losing position number 2 as here comes Jordan McAvoy down on the bottom side as Trey Mills jumps back out in front here. Mills having a good run, but he's going to get turned around. Mills has got to hang on here, hope for the best. Oh no, he's washing back up into the middle of the racetrack. He's going to get clobbered a couple more times. Upside down goes the 14 ride. Trey Mills upside down here on the front stretch. Is going to need a big bump here to get back onto all 4. There's a big hit. Oh, another one. Holy moly, Trey Mills hang on to her. Still upside down, still waiting for somehow to get flipped back over onto all 4 tires. Here comes a couple more whacks. He's going to get spun around. That car completely tore apart. He's going to keep on rolling. Now we see that Charles Barnes upside down going for a wild ride now. As Jordan McAvoy somehow comes out of that one with the lead. So the 422 machine out in front. Skylar Pruitt now into 2nd as he's got Keith Hackney all over him. Hackney in Skylar's old paint scheme
Giving them a run right there up in corner number 3 and 4. As ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker game and crank it up. So crank up that volume and cheer these drivers on. Yo, Mr. Kevin Odellski. Odell, my boy. What is good, Odell? What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? How the heck are you? How you doing? Man, oh man, oh man. This is absolutely amazing, man. These guys are doing some crazy stuff out here. We're going to crank it up, though, ladies and gentlemen. Crank up that, where's the lap counter? Oh, the lap counter's a little frozen. We can get that back up there. Good call, Seth. I just saw that, my boy. I just saw that. There you go. 30 laps in, 100 more laps, or 70 more laps left to go as McAvoy, Pruitt, and Mills 1, 2, and 3, but Mills is going through it there. We're going to jump into a Peacemaker game and crank it up.
Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, what a race so far. These guys have been putting on a heck of a show for us, man. A heck of a show for us out here in this one. Yo, Rich, my boy, maybe try refreshing the stream, might work. If you refresh the stream, it should work, homie. Other than that, I don't know why it would say that. It should be fine. You should be good. Man, these guys are just absolutely out here killing each other. I'm not gonna lie, these guys are having way too much fun out here, chat. Right now, though, Skylar Pruitt in this Just Send It Shocker Motorsports 777 ride is out in front. He's right around it. You see Trey Mills right in there. Jamie Massey caught up in that one. As our race leader is gonna get turned around. Our second place driver now. Oh man, Massey is all over Skylar Pruitt here. Pruitt can't get off of him. He's trying to get her back going. Pruitt's gonna get spun around again. Keep her in first gear and try to disappear. He's trying to kill him still. And somehow Skylar Pruitt still out in front. Curtis Prince up into position number 2 here. In that Buffalo Sabres number 15 ride by him and Bill Stebner in the 39. Right there together as that's our second place driver, the For Sale number 39 machine. Our third place driver right there behind him. Oh, the Sabres ride trying to keep it together just like their real team, the 4th place car. Camden Johnston right there as well as we're getting a good little battle here for position number 2. 2, 3, and 4 are all really close together here. Kenneth Bess in the 1 ride. Back there in 6, Jason Mong in 7th. Charles Barnes in 8th, Eric Gann in 9th, Jordan McAvoy back into the 10th position. Dusty Peeler in position number 11. Keith Hackney gonna jump up into the 12th spot. Cade Galley there in 13th. Mitch Williams up there in that battle as well. Trey Mills, the future, all the way back now into the 17th position as Henry Smith and Wayne Pierce get around him. So Mills sliding back here after having such a great start to this one. He's been going through it now. So as in Jamie Massey. Massey got off to such a great start, but now he's going for another little bit of a ride as it looks like he takes out Skylar Pruitt again. Pruitt's just trying to hang on here. Pruitt's had Massey all over him for so many laps. It's actually been kind of crazy. It's actually been a little bit crazy. I feel somewhat sorry there for that, Skylar Pruitt, man. He's really had to go through it here out in front. Been just trying to hang on here. It's Pruitt still holding on to the lead, man. These guys still trying to battle against each other. Everyone trying to get up there and take this Shocker Motorsports ride out as you see Charles Barnes go around him, Cade Galley, all these guys trying to get back onto the lead lap. Camden Johnston, now our second place car out there. Got a pair of 22s actually in second and third as Camden Johnston now into second. Cody White in the other 22 ride now up into third as you see Massey in that 357 ride continuing to cause mayhem out there. Jason Mong, Curtis Prince, oh my gosh, look at this pile up right here. Curtis Prince just barely getting through it. Mong trying to get through it here. Jamie Massey has been absolutely destroying anyone and anything he can out there on the racetrack. It's a huge pile up once again down here. It's a parking lot in 3 and 4, man. Holy moly. Is it ever a parking lot down here, chat? Woo-hoo-hoo! Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Man, what a race, what a show that these drivers have been putting on for us, man. This has been a ton of fun. These guys have been going crazy. Good evening, Tristan. What is good, my boy? Tristan coming in, showing the love. Good evening. How are you? This is crazy, my boy. You know it, Tristan. This is absolutely insane. These guys are going way too hard out here on the racetrack, man.
Let's go.
Massey just out there continuing to just destroy everyone and everything. Cars still upside down, just flying all over the racetrack here. Eric Gann there in the 51 ride. Gann up into the 8th position here, trying to hold on to that 51 machine. Oh, Jordan. Oh, McAvoy gets into that one. Kenneth Best there in 8th now.
Let's go.
These guys are having way too much fun. Yo, James Colson Jr., what is good, James? What is good, my boy? James coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Mr. Colson? How you doing, my homie? How you doing, homie? Shahika West coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Coming in, showing the love. Hopefully I said that right, Shahika West. I think I pronounced that right. I could be completely wrong. Let me know. As man coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream. Our 4th place driver, Jason Mong, trying to keep it together here. The 65 ride, we see him get into a couple more hits there, a couple heavy hits. Mitch Williams here in the 35 ride. He's right behind Camden Johnson. Johnson, who was just up inside our top 3, now all the way back into the 7th position as Skylar Pruitt, our race leader. Right there in that Shocker Motorsports. Ryan has a couple cars all around him.
Let's go.
Trying to hold on to it, trying to keep that car in one piece here. He's out in front now over the 22 of Cody White by about 8 seconds here on the racetrack as Skylar's going to give him a little tap there to the 08 ride, spin him around. Whew, these guys are having way too much fun. Yo, Whippersnapper! Tony, what is good, Tony? What is good, Whippersnapper? Mitch Williams going to go around there. Cody White there, our 2nd place driver in that 22 ride, trying to go underneath of the 14 ride of Trey Mills. Trey Mills going to get into him there, trying to ramp him just a little bit. He's all over his back bumper. Mills is going to go around, though. An unsuccessful takeout right there as Mills gave it everything he could. Darrell Larson going around. You see the 1 ride of Kenneth Best going around right there as well. He's going to get hit right here from the 51 of Eric Gann, the 40 ride. Here comes our 2nd place driver, Cody White, into him. There's White there in the 22 ride in that Apex Industries Junkyard Esports number 22 machine. Sitting in 2nd position, trying to catch up to Skylar Pruitt as Trey Mills is going to take out that 22 ride. Jordan McAvoy just getting by it there as Jordan up into position number 7 here. Keith Hackney still running around the racetrack here. Keith trying to have himself a good night. Oh, gets into a few guys here. A bunch of these Shocker Motorsports cars collected. Skylar Pruitt was in that as well. Skylar looking to avoid some of the major damage here. Kind of gets spun around, goes over top of a couple cars. Keeps on rolling here. A good break there for Skylar, holding down the fort, still out in front. Our 2nd place driver, Cody White, now getting caught up in that. Cody was up to within 4 seconds of our race leader. Now you see Jamie Massey. Massey, man, he's been right around it here all evening long. Oh, man, a couple more big hits for Cody. Hang on to it, my boy. Trying to get her spun back around, trying to avoid more contact. I do believe that's Skylar Pruitt actually going around him here, trying to put him a lap down. So Skylar trying to put everybody in this field a lap down. Computer took a crap. Oh, no. Just watching the demo derby tonight. Oh, my gosh, my boy. Hey, man, I love seeing you in here, but, man, that sucks. Your computer took a crap. What went wrong with it, my boy? Have you done a test or anything? Is it like the graphics card fried or CPU or something? Maybe it needs to be cleaned up as Pruitt caught up in a couple big hits there. He's going to get right into the 76 ride. Spun around. Jamie Massey. Here comes Trey Mills into the side of him. Mills with a heavy hit on him, but that's going to spin Pruitt all the way back around here. Cody White, the 22 ride, still trying to hunt down Skylar Pruitt. Curtis Prince in position number 3. Nothing is working. Ooh. I don't know. Tony, that's an interesting one, man. Without actually being able to run diagnosis or taking a look at it, hard to really tell. Maybe power supply or something if it's just not turning on. Either CPU or power supply possibly fried. And Charles Barnes has been trying to stay up there as well. Barnes still up inside the top 5 here. Charles is looking good late in this one. Trying to keep that 2-ride clean here as he's actually going to slide around Curtis Prince now. Up into position number 3 as Prince slides back into 4th. Bill Stebner up there in position number 5. Just slowly but surely down along the bottom side of the racetrack trying to keep that 39 ride clean. Jason Mon collected. Oh my gosh, look at this pile up down here on the front stretch. Holy moly. Oh no, there goes the 15. Curtis Prince going for a little bit of a spill there as well. Bill Stebner getting a little piece of that as well, getting some pretty heavy damage. Going to keep on rolling though. Big gaggle of cars here. Trey Mills right there as well. Heath Hackney still trying to keep on rolling. Going to try to avoid contact there with the 76. Oh, Hackney's going to get drove up into the wall pretty hard right there. Hang on to it. Hang on to it, Keith. Wayne Pierce in the Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride. He's currently back there in the 14th position, but trying to help out his teammate as now you see Skylar Pruitt unfortunately getting drove up into the wall here. Skylar's going to go around. That's going to forfeit the lead away to the 22 machine of Cody White. Is White now out in front. Cody White leading the way here. Cody White out in front leading the way now. Skylar Pruitt slides back to second, still getting some damage out there. He's almost going to go a lap down here. It's Cody White now getting collected in some issues here himself. Another Cody McCoy right in there in on him. Darrell Larson with a couple big heavy hits. I do believe we see, I want to say that was Jamie Massey upside down here. Massey upside down, Trey Mills in there. There goes the 46 of Wayne Pierce. Massey's going to get back onto all 4 tires. Going to get hit again, though. Darrell Larson's been around a lot of these wrecks as well. There's also some bonus money on the line here for any of these drivers with the most incident points here. So whoever can have most incident points could also pick up a little bit of an extra payday. Trey Mills in the 14 ride trying to have himself a great run here. He's going to get a big hit right there from McCoy. Ooh. Mills was looking very good early on as Skylar Pruitt's going to work himself back around the 22 ride, but then a little bit of contact there with the 1. Here comes the 22 to the inside. So Cody White back out in front here as he passes Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt trying to hang on and battle here with that 1 machine. The 1 ride may try to slide up into him. Skylar trying to be very careful here as here comes the 39 ride as well. Darrell Larson right there going to go up the racetrack and around goes Skylar Pruitt. Here comes the 357 as well. Man, Massey has been just, I swear, he's been all over trying to kill that 96 machine of Skylar Pruitt. Now Skylar's tied up here with Charles Barnes. Barnes is going to jump up and take position number 2 away now from Pruitt. So Pruitt back into 3rd as Cody White going to try to put him a lap down right here. He's going to jump up to the outside, and Cody White going to get sandwiched into the outside wall, though. Now he's a little bit up into the air, going to get spun around, going to have to try to hang on to it. Our race leader in trouble. Oh boy, is he going to get her going here again. Here comes Charles Barnes. Barnes going to look to try to take the lead away. Barnes and the 22 side by side here. This is 1st and 2nd, nose to tail down into corner number 1. Oh man, I don't know how they're still running side by side basically in the front of the field here. I don't know how these guys are still so close out there. It's going to get real tight right there for both of them. Charles Barnes hard into that outside wall. Cody White's going to take that lead away. Here comes Trey Mills to the back bumper of Charles Barnes.
Let's go.
Oh, the 111. Atwood almost took him out. Here comes the 357. Massey's going to drive right into Trey Mills there. Oh, Charles Barnes, a heavy hit. Charles hard into, I do believe that's Adams right there in that Z48 ride. Charles still in second, but man, he has been having a little bit of a rough go the last couple laps. Curtis Prince in the Buffalo Sabres number 15 ride. Nice and easy, staying breezy. Gonna try to work himself through this parking lot down here. Gonna get through that fairly quickly as now you see Cody White with some issues, and around goes Charles Barnes. Barnes back out in front again. Cody White back into position number 2. I do believe that's Skylar Pruitt. No, that's not Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt's at risk of going a lap down here. Is Charles Barnes trying to put him a lap down? Skylar Pruitt gonna try to work that high side here to stay on the lead lap as Charles Barnes works down to the inside here of that 96 ride. Woo! Yo, Mets or F Nation? Mets or F Nation coming in, dropping that follow over on Kick. What is good, Mets coming in, showing the love, smashing that follow button over on Kick. How you doing, my boy? Coming in, showing that love. Man, these guys continue to just beat and bang and battle each other. Skylar Pruitt getting held down to the bottom side of the racetrack here again. Jamie Massey once again all over Skylar Pruitt. They really do not want to see this Shocker Motorsports ride pick up the win here. Pruitt getting turned around and taken out as Charles Barnes leads the way here. Some contact. Curtis Prince, our second place driver, at risk of going a lap down here. He's going to get spun around. So Charles Barnes now out in front by a whole lap. Charles is sitting pretty, but here comes a couple drivers to make some contact with him. He's going to have to try to hang on to it, trying to make it through. Jordan McAvoy is going to get collected. He's going to go upside down. Our fourth place driver, Jordan McAvoy, unfortunately going for a ride there now upside down. You see Henry Smith right in there, the 337 right in there as well. Here comes that 53 machine. Cade Galley, last week's winner, up here having a good run as well. Here comes the 27 ride of Cade Galley up into position number 4, and he's looking for more. Keith Hackney going around right there off of him. That's Charles Barnes getting slammed up into the outside wall there by Cade. Cade having a good run here again. Looking very good out here on the racetrack. Bunch of these Shocker rides having some issues there again. Skylar Pruitt, man, he's been going through it the last little while. He's upside down here again, just trying to hang on to it. Gonna luckily enough get flipped back over onto all 4, but still can't stay out of the contact. A ton of damage there. The 51 ride of Eric Gann, as Gann with some pretty heavy contact right there. Charles Barnes now getting turned around here. Some contact again by one of those Shocker Motorsports rides. Trey Mills is going to go around him. Curtis Prince back onto the lead lap here. Curtis trying to close the gap now on that 23 machine of Charles Barnes. Is Barnes trying to stay out in front. Oh, man, who was that? Just went flying. That Matt Fletchel? That was Matt Fletchel. Fletchel gonna get hit here again. Another hard hit there for Matt Fletchel. Gonna try to come down the racetrack. Try to get that car pointed back in the right direction, but man, the carnage, the body parts, everything else all around this racetrack is now you see Curtis Prince tied up in another wreck here. It's a parking lot here in corner number 1 and 2. Little bit of a parking lot. Curtis was able to just barely jump out in front of Charles Barnes there for a moment, but Barnes back around him, back into position number 1. Curtis Prince right there trying to track him down. Cody White in 3rd. Eric Gann having a good run. Gann now up inside the top 5 as Eric into the 4th position here. Again, having a good run as well. Jordan McAvoy still somehow in position number 5. Bill Stebner in 6th. Right there behind him, Cade Galley back into 7th. Camden Johnston in 8th. Mitch Williams there in 9th. And we see Skylar Pruitt there in 10th position. Skylar led a lot of laps early on in this one, but now it's all Charles Barnes as Barnes ends up on his side, almost upside down there. Somehow gets back onto all 4 tires, keeps on rolling. Gonna get hard into a couple cars here, gonna get spun around again, trying to hang on to that thing. Yo, Cam Julius, my boy Cam coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Tony Whipperman coming in, showing that love as well. Smashing the likes on the stream. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button as we're going to jump into another Peacemaker Gaming. Crank it up here. We only got 7 laps left to go. Holy moly. These guys have been clicking them off in a quick hurry. Maybe we're not going to go to crank it up. Woo! Charles Barnes, someone needs to slow him down. These guys have been putting down a wicked pace here. Just flying through this one. Now Charles Barnes tied up right here. Curtis Prince is going to get around him. So Prince, our new race leader here late in this one. The Buffalo Sabres, number 15 ride. He's going to get a hard hit there from Keith Hackney and Darryl Larson. He's going to go around. Now Cody White is going to jump up and take this lead away. So Cody White back out in front. Late here once again. White going to have to try to get through some carnage. You see Charles Barnes tied up in that one as well. See if Curtis Prince can get through here. Curtis Prince still getting turned around here as well. Keith Hackney trying to stick right there with them. Eric Gann there in 5th. Charles Barnes back into 3rd here. Cody White, though, out in front as White leads the way here. White having a great run, having a good race. Being able to jump back out in front, continuing to lead this way late in this one. Wish I was out there with the boys. Oh, man, Tony, I know, homie. I know you do. We all wish you were out here as well, homie. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. Cody White out in front here late in this one, trying to pick up that checkered flag. 3 more laps left to go. Down through corner number 3 and 4. He's going to go around Charles Barnes there to put him a lap down. Cody White with 2 more laps left to go. Curtis Prince, our 2nd place driver, almost about half a track behind our race leader right now as Cody White gets tied up. Curtis Prince going to have a big run here. Can Prince get through it? Can he close the gap here on Cody White late in this one? Cody right there in position number 1. Here comes Curtis Prince, our 2nd place driver, there in 2nd as the white flag is going to be displayed one more time around for the 22 machine. It's going to come right down to the bitter end of this one. Curtis Prince trying to close the gap, trying to work his way through it. He's going to go around. Curtis Prince unfortunately turned around here. Cody White tied up in that as well, getting hit again here by Jamie Massey. Massey trying to spin him around. If he gets to the start-finish line, he's going to pick up the win. Eric Gann's going to try to hit him down across the start-finish line, and it's Cody White picking up the checkered flag. Curtis Prince backwards here, trying to get that Buffalo Sabres ride down across the start-finish line. I think he's going to just try to keep her in reverse, trying to get down across the start here. Oh, there he goes. He's going to finally make it. Our 2nd place driver getting down across the start-finish line. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for Cody White as White picks up the checkered flag in this one. Wowzers. What a run to the finish. Curtis Prince giving it everything he could, just unfortunately could not get around that parking lot. On the backstretch. It's White in that Apex Industry Junkyard Esports number 22 ride. Picking up the checkered flag here in the final Shocker Motorsports March Mania Enduro races here. The Demolition Derby races as You see our second place driver, Curtis Prince. He's going to pull her down here as the 22 machine going to try to drive his ride right up here onto the Eldora Speedway victory lane. 422 ride of Jordan McAvoy up there as well. Charles Barnes ended up coming home there in position number 3. Cody White picking up the checkered flag, man. What a run, what a race here from that 22W machine as he gets it done. That son of a gun got away, laugh out loud. I know, Massey, you were trying, my boy, you were trying. I don't know who came up and hit you, but I think you were going to get him if you didn't get that contact there in corner number 4. I think you were going to spin him around. And like Curtis Prince was right there as well, but Curtis unfortunately got tied up in a ton of carnage there down the backstretch in him 3 and 4, but Curtis with a good run in that Buffalo Sabres number 15 ride. Coming home there in second, Charles Barnes with a good run in third. Man, that was a ton of fun. Yo, Bob Register. Bob coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Bob? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing the love. Man, that was a lot of fun, man. I hope all these drivers had a good time. I hope they all enjoyed that. I hope we get more and more sign-ups here for our league that we want to get going here. We want to get a league going with these Enduro Derbies, like a 6-week league kind of deal with some prize money on the line, points, and everything else. Which would be a ton of fun. Would be a ton of fun if we could get that going. Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. Good job by all these drivers, all the admins, everyone that makes this happen, man. What a race, what a show. We're going to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our race winner. I believe Cody is up in there. We're going to pull our race winner, Cody White, up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Cody, my boy, man, oh man, what a run, what a race right there, man. Take us back through that and how you made it through all that carnage, all that mayhem right there, especially at the end. You saw Prince was right there on the same lap as you. He was breathing down your neck. Somehow you were able to work yourself through some of the carnage. Were able to get off of Jamie Massey as he was trying to take you out late in this one. And you were able to still come across that start-finish line in the top spot, man. Take us back through this race and, just how you got it done and how you end up here in victory lane.
Man, we just try to ride around for the first 95 laps. The last 5 laps are really the only one that matters. But all them guys, they helped me. Luckily, I got through 3 and 4. That was the only thing that saved me. The Hot Lap Hero guys, they really did it for me.
Absolutely, man. They were out there helping you out. A lot of teamwork out there, but a lot of carnage. We saw some heavy hits, a lot of cars going upside down, and I mean, any moment or any time you can get one of those big hits, take you right out of contention, but you stuck with it all throughout this one as we saw, up and down throughout the standings here throughout the night, man. We saw you way back, the teens. We saw you up inside the top 5 early, and then back down into the teens, and back up to the top. How do you stay focused through that first, 95 laps, just trying to keep on running laps as good as possible, and not giving up or just deciding to be more of a wrecker instead of a racer out there?
Oh man, it's hard, especially when you get hit, you get turned around, and then you get hit again, and it's just nonstop. You got to kind of get it pointed in the right direction and hope for the best.
Absolutely, man. A heck of a run, a heck of a drive out here for you, Cody. Who would you like to thank for such a wild performance out there on the racetrack?
Hot Lap Heroes, Peacemaker Gaming for putting on the broadcast, Skylar for putting on the race, and just everybody for coming out.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Cody, congratulations on picking up the final race win here of the Shocker Motorsports March Mania events here, and hopefully you enjoyed them. Hopefully you had some fun, and hopefully we'll see you here for a series that we want to get started up on Mondays for this crazy action that we've seen the last 3-4 weeks.
Yes, sir. I'll be here, and 3-0 Hot Lap Heroes, baby.
Let's go, my boy. Well, Cody, congrats on the win, and hopefully we'll see you down here next week.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Cody White as he picks up the checkered flag here in this one, man. What a run. What a race. These guys put on a wicked show for us. Yo, Mr. Sutton, Jeremy Sutton coming in, showing the love, smashing the like on the stream. What is good, Jeremy? What is good, Mr. Sutton? Sutton coming in, showing that love as well. I don't see Curtis up there? Yes, Curtis is up there. Okay, we're going to pull in our second place finisher now, Curtis Prince, as he comes home in position number 2. Hey, Curtis, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Curtis, my boy, we talked about it beforehand that you were going to give her a good shot, try to pick up this checkered flag. You were right there. We saw the white flag fly. You know, we saw the 22 starting to get into some damage, some carnage out there on the racetrack. Slowly but surely, you were able to, you know, inch farther forward a little bit more, and then right there on the backstretch, you saw that 22 ride. You were within striking distance, and then mayhem unfolded. You couldn't quite get out of it. We saw you bouncing around, having to try to go backwards out there, and just couldn't quite catch a break there on that last lap to drive up and get around that 22 machine.
Yeah, it was this one I did a little bit different. I tried to just hang around right around the top 5, not be around the lead, hopefully not be much of a target, and then give it the best shot within about 3 or 2 to go. It worked out for the most part, but yeah, just didn't have it at the end there.
Absolutely, man. Still a great run, a great drive, and a great performance here for you in that Buffalo Sabres number 15 machine. But, I mean, it's in fitting fashion that, you know, being a Buffalo fan, that you'd come up that one spot short, as that's usually how you guys finish in the standings, you know. Never making
4
the
years in a row, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'm right there with you. I think my Flyers are like at least another 4 years before we're doing anything. So,
Yeah,
but man, some great racing out there, some great action, a lot of carnage out there, man. Looked like you guys were having a ton of fun.
Yeah, it was. These are a lot of fun, and a lot of the regulars that are always doing these that were in here tonight. That's always fun. 2 in a row. Good job, Cody White, man. Great job. Great job.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Curtis, congrats on the second place finish here, homie. Hopefully we'll see you back out here next week, because hopefully we get a series going, and hopefully we can see, 6 more weeks of wicked racing action like this, and a lot of carnage out there on the racetrack.
Oh yeah, I'll be here. You can count on it.
Beauty, Curtis. Congrats on the second place run, and have yourself a wonderful night.
You too, Mr. Flyers fan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Curtis Prince as he comes home in position number 2 here this evening. Yo, Mr. Lloyd Dane coming in, showing the love. What is good, Dane? Dane coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Dane? Or how you doing, my boy? Hopefully you had some fun out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, as we're going to pull our... Actually, I don't think our third place driver's in the Discord here, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to get Charles Barnes up here for post-race interview. I don't see him anywhere. Any of the Discords here that I can quickly see. I don't see him anywhere up there quickly. Okay, well, we know what? We're going to pull in our the guy who made this all happen, the guy who made sure that this all got underway. We're going to pull Skylar Pruitt up into the broadcast booth for a little post-race interview here. We're going to pull Skylar up here.
Let's go!
Skylar, my boy, what is good, homie? How you doing? Do you got a copy?
Yeah, sure do.
Skylar, man, what a race, man. What another great evening of just, absolute carnage, a lot of fun out there. We saw a lot of beat and bang, and a lot of, I'm sure we saw a lot of smiles on a lot of drivers' faces. I'm sure there was a lot of drivers that were, getting upset as they were really getting ran rough out there, just like yourself, as it seemed like every single time we saw that 96 ride of yours turned around or anything else, we saw Jamie Massey was right there on you, or Keith Hackney here and there, as those guys were really giving you the old gears here in this one.
Yeah, we had to show those boys how to derby. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's all fun and games. No, Keith and those guys, all those guys at NLR, they're just so dang good at whatever they jump in, and now you got Massey thrown in the mix, and they're just so fast at these, and that was our goal. If we couldn't win it, our goal was to make sure they couldn't, just because they win everything all the time. So, which, good, they're good. They're good at what they do. They're good at this game. They got this down. So if we couldn't win, they definitely weren't winning.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. Well, it looked like you guys were definitely around each other for majority
Let's
of the
go.
night. As it looked like you and Massey were pretty much glued to each other there for majority of this race. As every time we turned around, you two are right there, banging fenders or upside down together or causing some sort of mayhem out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think at one point, I went up 2 laps on everybody. I thought I would get away from Massey. Our teammates were doing the best that they could to get him taken out because we knew that he was a threat. And, like you said, he always, I don't know how, but he always ended up right beside me at every single point of the race, and we were trying our hardest to get him off of me or to get him rolled over, and he's just so good, and it just didn't happen. Him and Keith both, every time I got around Keith, I there was a couple times where I brake checked and he would miss, but 80% of the time he was connecting with me, and it's a blast out there. It's fun. I gotta thank everybody for the last 3 weeks for coming out and running this, and it's just to spend a night relaxing, having fun, laughing with everybody in the Discord, and just putting on a show for all the fans, for you. It's fun.
Absolutely, man. A ton of fun, a ton of great action out there. Skyler, hopefully, we can get some more guys into the league. Hopefully, we can fill some more people up, and hopefully, we can make it so that we can continue on having this fun, this action every Monday for at least the next 6 weeks. As exactly what we want to see. Is exactly what we want to see is more drivers out there, more drivers wanting to get being a part of this, and obviously for everyone having to pay a little bit to cover all the fees and the points fund and everything else. I mean, hopefully we can gain a few sponsors and show them what it's all about, show them the action that we put on, and everything else is hopefully something cool that we can continue doing even after the 6-week series, and hopefully something that we can keep on building on throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting to get a lot of guys coming into the Discord now. We started this 3 weeks ago, Aaron, and we got over 70 people already just in this Discord that I built 3 weeks ago. So that's awesome. We couldn't do any of this without Hot Lap Heroes, the Dirtbags, you. Those two teams really they throw in extra money. Hot Lap Heroes with Dane, he threw in $10 extra for most incident points, which it gets people to get out there and wreck people. To help cause some more chaos instead of people just going for the win all the time. I'm sure $20 is nice, but if you can get $10 by just destroying everybody, that's kind of the way to go. I think Bill ended up with that tonight, but I'm pretty sure it sucks, but I'm pretty sure Hot Lap Heroes clean swept March Mania.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like there from Cody, is that they won all 3 races. They were 3 for 3. So, I mean, some dominant performance. I'm sure you guys are going to be foaming at the mouth trying to get back out there to get around him. As Matt's telling me here in the chat that you were being pretty bad up in the Discord. That if there was a swear jar, you would have been filling it.
Yeah, I was getting pretty angry. It's tough when you got 2 laps, and your teammates are doing everything you can to take everybody out for you, and then if they're all stuck together on one track or one side of the track and you're on the other, then you get flipped upside down or taken out. You're like, come on guys,
Let's go.
where the heck are you? And some other choice of words throughout the entire time, but it's all the heat of the moment, and we do this all the time, and we don't take anything personal, but yeah, I think I could have filled up a lot of 5-gallon buckets tonight with some swear words that were going on.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Skyler, man, a great job, a great performance out there, man, with getting all these drivers out here every Monday night for just a fun event and some action out there for us. And hopefully, we continue it on, and hopefully we keep on building it up bigger and better, and, maybe even drawing in bigger names and having more people wanting to join, maybe even making it so, we can run, multiple races in the same night or anything else, start a little earlier, have, one, start, a little earlier for the East Coast guys, and maybe have one like we have it this time for like the Central and a little bit more of the Mountain time people, so like everyone can kind of get in on the action, as I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people that are going to want to do this stuff, especially once they start seeing it more and more and more. They're going to want to join in on the fun and get in on the action. As nobody can be upset about running one of these and not having a good time. Like, everyone's going to have a good time out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I hope we can grow it. I know Matt, he's wanting to put a league together here eventually. He's kind of working out the kinks and the details on it right now. It's something that we've always wanted to do, is start these leagues, grow a name for ourselves, and try to get in harder on this sim. So it's it's a lot of fun. There's, as you know, we've sat and discussed for multiple hours. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on that, these guys that come in and just race that they don't even know about. And it puts a lot of stress on the people trying to put it together and build it and try to make it the best that we can. So that way these guys can just load in, have a good, fun, clean race. You don't have dirty drivers coming in, and it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So it's definitely a lot of work.
Absolutely, man. A ton of work, a ton of hard work, and everything else that you guys got to put into, making sure that everything runs smoothly and everyone has a good time out there. But Skylar, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it there at that point, as I'm gonna have to get ready to head off to work here once again. But man, awesome show, awesome event here, man. 3 races and 3 great shows and a lot of fun, a lot of action, and you guys put on another, great show here once again tonight, man. Who would you like to thank here? Any of the sponsors? I'm sure you want to throw, Hot Lap Heroes in there again, and the Dirt Bags, and, yourself with Shocker Motorsports, and obviously everyone behind the scenes like yourself and, Matt Fletchell. I'm sure Wayne Pierce, all you guys kind of coming together and helping and making sure that everything and all of this runs smoothly and keeping people, coming in here every single Monday for these races.
Yeah, you said it right there, man. I can't thank those guys enough for everything they do. Curtis, he's been helping me a lot behind the scenes for this league coming up. So yeah, everybody at Hot Lap, everybody at Dirt Bags, everybody at Shocker, definitely you know, for putting this on, and everybody up at Speed Ranch for getting us sets, for getting these going. I can't thank all those guys enough.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Skylar, congrats, man, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday, and hopefully we'll see some more Carnage unfold.
Sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. Have yourself a good night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Skylar Pruitt, the man with the plan that made this all happen here for us tonight, man. The man with the plan out there. This man, unfortunately, though, chat, unfortunately, your boy's got to go. Your boy's got to head out. But, man, a great show, a great race, man. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, everyone coming in with the likes, the shares, the comments. If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you hit that follow button, or if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button as we continue to try to build more and more over there on YouTube Gaming as well. If you're watching over on Kick as well, Kick is a new streaming platform that's just started up. It's still in beta. It's just getting underway. It just got released to the App Store, for the Apple App Store. Hasn't came out yet for Google yet, for Samsung and whatever other phones use the Samsung mobile app, but it should be on there within the next day or so. So I look forward to having more and more people being able to use that with the mobile app to make it that much easier. And it's basically like Twitch. It's basically the exact same thing as Twitch, just it's built by streamers for streamers. So all of like the cuts for donations and subscriptions and everything else is like way more streamer friendly. They don't take as much as what Twitch does out of the streamer's pocket, and then obviously they also allow some more cooler stuff on there as well. They allow gifted subscriptions right out of the get-go kind of deal, and a bunch of other cool stuff, and a lot of cool badges. So if you guys haven't made a Kick account yet or checked it out, I'd definitely check it out. It's Kick like you're kicking a soccer ball, not like the old messaging app. It's not K-I-K, it's K-I-C-K. And just if you look up Kick streaming, I'm sure it'll come right up and you'll be able to find it. That's maybe where the way it's going here over the next little bit. That may be the next biggest, streaming site, maybe Kick here in the next little bit. There's a lot of big players, a lot of big streamers and gamers and pro players that are heading over there. They're starting to go over to Kick, or they're going over to YouTube. Facebook's slowly dying. Twitch is just in a bad spot right now with them pushing, the ads so much. They're pushing, they're taking so much more of the revenue cut as well from the streamers, and just I don't know about Twitch, bro. Twitch is just not it. I don't think Facebook, other than for Facebook is great for a community basis, is what it's really, really good for. Obviously, I built my community on Facebook, so that's where a lot of my community is. So I'm going to continue multi-streaming over to Facebook, same with YouTube and Kick. We're not going to go over to Twitch, but I mean, eventually it may be, we may just pick one solidly to go to sometime in the future. But for right now, we're going to continue streaming on all the platforms, just reach more and more people, and continue to draw in more of a crowd and have more fun and more viewers and more people watching us on a consistent basis. Yo, Warren Cook coming in, dropping us a follow. Warren, welcome to the Peacemaker family. My boy coming in, smashing that follow button, becoming part of the Peacemaker family over on Kick. Much appreciated, my boy coming in, showing that love. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be calling it there on that note, man. A great race, a great show, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. But we got to get ready to go to work, so I will see you guys all tomorrow night. We got a big show tomorrow night. 3 races, our Tuesday triple header. We got the 358 modifieds, pro late models, and then the big block modifieds. 3 big races tomorrow evening. A lot of fun, a lot of action in those races. It's going to be a nice long stream, probably about 3 hours, a little bit over 3 hour long broadcast tomorrow evening. So make sure you pop in at some point in time, see some of the action, jump in and say hello, and enjoy the action that these guys are going to put on for us tomorrow evening with the Outlaw Racing League, as they're going to put on a great show for us here tomorrow evening. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. Peace out. Cody, my boy, coming in, smashing that follow as well over on Facebook. Cody, welcome to the Peacemaker family. Welcome to the Peacemaker crew, my boy, coming in, smashing that follow button. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a wonderful night. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, chat.
Let's go!